Hey, 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 how are you? Happy Tuesday once again. Oh my goodness. Welcome to another live episode of Online Success Made Simple, where we teach you the organic approach to making money online. We are your co-host. I am Tikeja Wyatt from the sunny Florida, and this is my beautiful co-host and co-founder, Daria Jackson Legonier from New York.
What's going on, y'all? What's up?
Yes, yes, yes. Guys, if you are tuning in right now and you are catching us live, go ahead and hit hashtag live and let us know where you are watching us from. We love to see where you guys are watching from. We love to see all the many different countries that are logging on and educating themselves. If you're watching this at a later date, don't be afraid to hit hashtag replay and also let us know where you are watching us from. Now go ahead and hit that link up above. You're going to see it says streamyard.com/ YouTube or Facebook or LinkedIn, depending on which platform you're on. Click that. It's going to give StreamYard and that platform permission to work together so that we can put up your comment. It's going to have your profile picture and your profile name. What? Just like the beautiful Valerie just did right here, live, Florida. Hello, Valerie. Yes, Valerie is in what? Fort Lauderdale. Oh my goodness.
Hey, what's going on, Val? Good to see you. Thank you for coming.
Yes, yes, yes. Today, guys, we are going to keep it short and sweet, right?
Yes.
If you don't have a pen and paper, you might want to get one, take some copious notes. And this is going to be all about navigating the pitfalls, right? Understanding why network marketers fail online, right? Because if you can understand what it takes to fail, you definitely can have the blueprint for what works, right? If you have failed and failed and failed, guess what? You're ahead of 90% of the rest of the world, right? 90% of people that won't even bother to try. You're ahead of them. So congratulate yourself and pat yourself on the back because, oh my goodness, you are on your way. Never
Absolutely.
stop trying, right, Daria? Daria and I will tell you that's how
Never.
Daria and I met. If either one of us had given up on our journey,
It's true.
this would not be a thing.
It
Daria
will.
and I would not be here educating you guys, right? Training you guys, bringing you guys the best 6, 7, and 8 figure earners to put you guys in the correct mindset to let you know people come from all different types of backgrounds, right? Successful people come from all different types of background, and they all have one thing in common. They worked on themselves a lot harder than they worked on their business, right? The more that they personally developed, I'm so tired on today. The more that they personally developed themselves, the bigger their brand became, right? The bigger their network became, the bigger their finances became, right? And you need to have the right mindset in order to build a network, right? And so that's why Daria and I thought it was important to talk to you guys about the network. So Daria, why don't you go ahead and start it off, and we're gonna make it short and simple, and we're gonna
Yeah.
guys hop off, but we are gonna continue this. We're gonna have a free virtual event with the GBG Sisterhood, right? And we're gonna keep you guys updated on that. We're gonna put some information inside the chat so that you guys can attend that free virtual event, and it will be in June, right? June 1st to the
It-
3rd.
That's right. So, yes. So, make sure you come back. So, we're going to give you the short version today, but it's going to be poignant. And we might even, hit you in your stomach with cotton gloves. But this is what you need. You need someone that's going to tell you the truth, not
Yes.
sugarcoat it and make it seem like it's roses and unicorns, and because it's not. You go through stuff when you're building a network, and just understanding why people are failing because of, and we'll go through it. So Let me go to the second slide.
Well, Daria, let me say something before you say that, because Daria made a really great point.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, people think that life doesn't happen to successful people. But of course it does, right? Successful people still have mothers, fathers, children, aunts, uncles, cousins, right?
Mm-hmm.
You still have all of that. Sometimes when you're successful, you have a little more problems, right? Because everybody's looking at you because you're the financial champion, right? So if they need something, they're calling on you. But it's a great position to be in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you have the position to reach back and help somebody else up,
And
help
teach them how
somebody
to
else
fish.
forward.
That's right.
Absolutely. Your
And teach
network
them
is
how
very
to-
important.
Yeah. Yeah. Instead of the handout.
Oh,
The
yeah.
can I have? Can I have? No, let me show you how you can get. You
Let
know.
me show you how to fish
All
because I
right.
don't want you to starve after I leave you. When I drop you off, I don't want you to starve. I want to teach you how to fish. So no matter where you go, I know that you'll eat.
Now Valerie says she can't hear. Hmm. Let me see something. So Val can't hear. I'm
Wow.
wondering if anybody else can hear us because there's a few people on. Put a one in the chat and let us know if you can hear us. I'm gonna go
Please,
to
please. And I'm going to
the
go to the
group.
chat as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the group and see if I can hear. So Val can't hear. I'm gonna go. Yeah, because I
Okay.
hear it.
Yeah, cool. Y'all can hear us. They putting the one in the chat.
Okay.
Okay,
All
Mac.
right. All right.
Val, what was
Valerie, yes, you might have to go out and
volume?
come back in, right?
Yeah, check the volume setting because I know we did just get off that Zoom, Val. So just check your volume setting and
Right.
check to make sure your phone's not on do not disturb because mine's been doing that lately. I'm
Yeah.
like, where's the volume? And I look and my phone's on do not disturb.
Or maybe tap the video and you because that's what I had to do. I had to tap the video on my phone, and this now someone is saying that we're echoing. All right, so I'm not sure because it's not echoing on our end.
Can you
Wow.
hear us now, Valerie? Do we are we still echoing, guys?
Yeah, someone said that we're echoing. So we just want to make sure that you guys can actually hear before we get started.
Absolutely. Sounds like y'all rapping. Oh boy.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, what does that mean? That we're
I still
rapping?
can't hear. Perhaps it's my phone.
Yeah, go out and come back in, Val. Maybe that's what it is. Like maybe
And
you
Noah's on LinkedIn. Noah, can you hear us? Do we sound choppy? It could be Facebook.
right. Okay.
Okay, it's flowing.
It's
Okay,
flowing. Okay. Okay, good.
okay,
Good, good,
wonderful.
good, good.
Thank you. We
Yes.
appreciate that.
Yeah, so Val, go out and come back in and hopefully you'll be able to hear. Okay. All right. All right. So we're going to get started, guys. So we're talking about navigating the pitfalls and understanding why network marketers fail online.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me go to the first slide. So before I get into the lack of technical skills, we Takeja talked about mindset,
Mhm.
and our mindset drives what we do and how we do things. So the mindset is when you get online that as long as you have your link and you have all your friends and your besties on your profile or your business page or wherever they are, you just post the link and everybody's going to click on it and be curious to see what it is. And then if they do, they're going to join you. No, it doesn't work like that.
Post and pray.
It does, right. And people have to realize that people join people that know they know, like, and trust. So if your immediate surroundings, friends
Mhm.
don't see you as a business owner, I don't care how good the comp plan is, I don't care how good the product is, they are not joining you. And that's why you get, well, let me see how you do. Because they already have in their mind that you're not going to succeed in it because you're not a business person. And
Mhm.
then once you do well and everything, then I'll think about coming in. Okay? That's that. I know when I first got started, they didn't see me as a business person. And a lot of people today still don't, because you're going to realize that the people that join you are those that don't really know you. The ones that really, really, really know you, like um growing up, I was silly, still silly. But always I was the one cracking jokes, whether it was in school, on the choir, in class, whatever, dance class, whatever, I would be cracking
Mhm.
jokes.
Oh
So
yeah.
those people that knew me as the jokester, they're not looking at me as a business person.
Right.
And they still don't look at me as a business person. They just go, oh, she's doing that thing. And that's okay. That's why I came online,
Yeah.
so that I can meet new people. So that's all you have to do. Meet new people, show up, give value,
Yes.
work on yourself, like Takeja said. Every day, do your affirmations, read something positive, tell yourself positive things, all those things, because that's what successful people do.
Yeah.
And that's why there's like a plethora of um, personal development books out there. It's
Mm.
just so many that you can read. Who Moved My Cheese? We just learned of a new one. What's the other one? The
It's
shark and
called
the
The Shark
goldfish.
and the Goldfish.
The shark and
Mhm.
the goldfish. And I understand that that's a quick read. Who Moved My Cheese changed my life, because you realize you have to do it. You can't sit and wait for somebody to do it. You got to do it. So you just have to decide, like, okay, I'm gonna stop playing around, because me and Takesha said our word is stop playing.
Stop playing.
Yeah, stop
Stop
playing.
playing with your life.
Playing.
Stop playing with your finances.
Yeah,
Stop playing with the things that you want. Stop playing with your hopes and dreams.
that's
Stop.
right. Stop playing and go after it. And stop
Stop.
being scared, right? Because scared money don't make money and closed mouths don't get fed, right?
Facts.
So you just have to make up your mind, okay, I'm going to open my mouth. I'm going to make the phone calls. I'm going to reach out to
Mhm.
people. I'm going to connect with people.
Yes.
Okay. So one of the things that most business owners, when they come online, they lack the technical skills. I know I did. I didn't even know how to upload a picture on Facebook. Right.
Right.
So I would go to a training and go, oh yeah, just upload the picture, this, that. How you do that? I didn't know how to do that. So I had to learn. I went to the University of YouTube. I went to my nieces. I went to whoever that would show me, right? So you have to invest in training. That is part of your business. Everybody is gets trained at some point, trained on something, or
Absolutely.
hire a consultant. You
I
know.
mean, I think they have to think about it just like they do if someone was to hire you,
Mm-hmm.
right? When you take a job or you decide you want to join a career,
Mm-hmm.
they train you, right?
Yep.
A lot of
Yep.
times, 2, 3 weeks of training before they'll actually let you out there,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because I
Mm-hmm.
remember when I did customer service on the phone, right? And I was a 411 operator. We had 800, 800 incoming calls. One person, right? I had personally 800 incoming calls
That's a lot of
daily,
talk.
daily,
That's a
right?
lot
You didn't
of
have
talk.
time to be like, oh, right? The phone's ringing and they're like, hello. And you're like, yes, 411. How can I help you? On and on and on and on and on and on and on. If
Yep.
you think of network marketing like that, right? Like, okay, next, 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 next. When you look up, you'll be like, whoa,
Mm-hmm.
did I really talk to 100 people today? Like,
Yep.
I didn't even, and it only took me 2 hours. You'll be like, it only took me 2 hours to talk to 100 people.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden you start thinking to yourself, like, why did I think this was so much harder?
Right. Right. Exactly. I want you to think about the leaders in your company, because in every company there's leaders, there's people that are doing extremely well. They brought in a ton of people. They didn't bring in a ton of people and earn the income that they earn in that company just by talking to one or two, maybe five people.
Mm.
They talk to hundreds of people. So that one or two, maybe five no's that you get that hurt your ego and like, oh my God, I can't do this because they told me no. You will never ever get to that place, to that point, because you have to get a lot of no's before you start getting the yeses.
And that,
You're gonna get no's. Just face it. That is the culture of
yeah.
this business. You're going to get no's, but
And
you
that's why personal development,
it's so important.
right? Because you start realizing, okay, they're not saying no to me. They're not
Mhm.
even saying no to what I'm presenting to them.
Right.
They're saying no, right? KNOW. I just don't know enough about what this is. I just don't know if this is something I can do,
Yes.
right? And they're like,
Right.
show me, so you can turn my no into a yes.
But you're so busy showing the comp plan and showing the presentation that you don't even realize where this person is with their nose because you're all in your feelings and making sure it's a perfect presentation and like they I know I laced it. No, you didn't lace it until they understand what it is that you're telling them. Sometimes you may find yourself and don't even realize it, that you're speaking above their comprehension level. And sometimes you just got to break it down to where, a 5, 6 years old, 6-year old can get it because that's what people need.
Yeah.
And then then when they join you, then you teach them the lingo, the verbiage, the, the vocabulary that goes along within this space. But in the beginning, you want to keep it as simple as possible so that they get it, they understand it, and they feel comfortable joining you. So you may have to invest in training. You may have to hire a consultant to help you along. You know, you just may have to do that. Or you're going to spend a lot of time on YouTube University to
Yes.
learn whatever it is that you have to do. Anything that you have to learn is going to take you time and you got to put the time into it. Think about your job. You paid your dues. You were on the job 25, 30 years. Now you retired. So
Mhm.
you went through what you went through when you first got started because you didn't know. And along the way, you learned certain skill sets, you moved up, and now you're training the new people coming in, but you went through some stuff. It's the same thing. It's the same thing in any business. Whether you pay $99 for it, whether you pay 100,000 for it, whether you pay $1 for it, it's
Yeah.
still the same thing. You have to make investments and you have to work on yourself. That is so important. So, so important. So now someone said transfer your pitch into a scripted form. You know, when I remember when I first got started, and Takeisha, I want you to add on to this too. I wanted the script too. What do I say? I don't know what to say. You know what? The best thing to say is what you feel and hear because you're making connections. And the better you connect with people, whatever you say will pretty much be the right thing for the right person because you can't say the wrong thing to the right person and the right thing to the wrong person. So if you're yourself and you're truly making a connection and showing that you care, it won't matter.
It won't matter.
Yeah, it won't matter.
No,
Okay.
absolutely.
So I just wanted to say that in reference to the scripted form. All right. So the next thing is ineffective marketing strategy. So again, um, you have to decide which marketing strategy works for you. Find out what's out there.
Hmm.
And then you roll with the one that resonates with your personality and how you like to run your business. For instance, you may be a video person.
Hmm.
You love doing videos. Now you could just do these short, uh less than a minute videos and get, your message across. YouTube Shorts is where it's at,
Oh yeah.
right? If you're a video person, and TikTok and Reels, right? Because you could take that same video and put it across all those platforms. But then maybe you like, you know what, that's not my thing. Maybe you like to write. So blog, become a blogger. So you have to decide which marketing strategy you want to perfect, learn it, and turn that thing inside out.
Inside out.
Yep, don't try this, that, and the third. You all over the place. No, no,
Oh yeah.
no. And whatever platform that you decide to make it your home, understand that each platform has its own culture. So you can't do Facebook on LinkedIn. You can't do LinkedIn on Pinterest. They're two, three different they're different platforms. So
Different
whatever
algorithm.
platform that you decide that you want to hang your hat and hang out there and spend most of your time, learn the culture.
Hmm.
That's the best advice that we can give you when it comes to marketing strategies. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're gonna move on because like we said, we're gonna make this short. So we know that there's high competition because if you're in an affiliate program, you're not the only one that is promoting that particular product.
Absolutely.
So that's where the networking comes in at. You want to post valuable content. You want to post content that's going to make people react in some kind of way and engage. And then you engage with them. Have a conversation. Start out on the post and then go into the inbox. Hey, thank you so much for engaging on my post. I really appreciate that. Tell me
Mhm.
more about what it is that you do. Show that you're interested, right? And I also recommend that you make it a point to meet at least one to two people a day, somebody new every day. I remember when I first got started in the industry, I remember one of the leaders. She says that she meets people every day. And I did not understand that. Like, what do you mean you meet people every day? That means one thing, Facebook makes it easy for you. Facebook recommends people
Yes.
to you every day. All you got to do is go where they recommend. Click
Hmm.
on their profile. Take a look at what they do, right? If they're doing affiliate marketing and you're doing affiliate marketing, then you want to be their friend. If you notice that they're active on Facebook, then that's grounds that's a check. Like, yeah, I think I want to be friends with them. They're posting content that you can resonate with.
Yes.
Yeah, check. That's somebody
Yes.
you want to be friends with. Yep. Okay. Except then when you go back in your notifications, do a wave. You don't even have to say hello. Just do a wave. And if they want to engage with you, they'll engage. And a
Yep.
lot of
Right
times,
inside
oh,
me.
hey, nice connecting. And then you could just start a whole conversation. What's going on? What you do? I see you doing blah, 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 blah. I see you from the yada, yada, yada. Do that every day, at least two people, at
Yes.
least. And you'll notice that your network will begin to grow. And then when you put out stuff that resonates with your target audience because you're connecting with your target audience, you're going to start getting some sales. You're going to get some interest. Like, you know what? I saw that post about such and such and such. Can I have your link? Okay. So you got to make it a point to meet people every day. You have to. It's so crucial because we are networkers. We are. We're building kingdoms. We're building empires, right? Some of you were on the call with us not too long ago. Y'all know this is who we are. We're building empires. We're helping people.
Absolutely.
Okay. So
Absolutely.
so just make sure that you are doing engaging content and that you're meeting people. That is so important. If you didn't walk away from
Hey,
anything with that slide, make sure that you're meeting people. Right. So here's the next one. Overemphasis on recruiting because um in most of our companies they tell you, okay, you want to get to the diamond, you want to get to double diamond, you want to walk across the stage, you want okay, yeah, you want to do all of that, but that shouldn't be the forefront of your mind
mm-hmm.
because you're gonna come across hungry like, oh, there's a person right there. You're looking at them as dollar signs.
Yeah. And
No,
that's not how you're gonna get money. You
no.
chase money, what happens there? When you chase anything, what happens?
Mm. It
It goes
just
away from you,
goes away, just slips right through your
right?
fingers.
Same premise of why you don't run from animals.
Mhm.
Because they think you're playing. So they chase you, right? They're like, oh, cool.
Right, right, right. So,
You're
so
running.
remember, you want to be like a kid. Kids
Yeah.
have no problem talking to people. They just met them 5 minutes ago. That's their friend. Mommy,
Yes.
come meet my friend.
Yes.
Right?
Oh
They're
my
professional friend makers. They can make a friend like that. Just start talking to people, talking and playing, and next thing you know, that's my friend. You could be grown, you could be their size. It don't matter.
goodness.
As long as you're engaging with them, you become their friend. So
Absolutely.
so we have to revert back to those times when we were kids and it was so easy for us to just make a new friend. And that way you're not focusing on the recruiting because you're just sharing. You're listening to what they have what they have going on and you're genuinely
Mm,
listening,
genuine.
not half listening, but really listening. And then you have your opportunity to share what it is that you're doing and you just keep in contact. So think about a car salesman.
Yeah.
When you walk in to buy a car, they don't get the sale right away. And then if you are interested in buying a car, it's a process. There's step 1, right? You letting them know what car you want. Then step
Mm-hmm.
2, you got to fill out the application. Step 3, you got to see if you get approved, right? Or I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's a process. So there's
Oh,
no guarantee that it just because I'm interested that they're gonna get the sale. So that's how it is in network marketing. Just because on your post, your curiosity post, they say interested, that they're going to actually join you.
absolutely.
You don't know that. So it's better to get to know them, understand why, what are they looking for? Sometimes you just have to ask them, well, what is it that you're looking for? What can I help you with? Because I see that you're in affiliate marketing. I see you're in network marketing. I see you're promoting this, that, and the third. What is it that you're looking for? And they'll tell you because you have become a friend.
Mm-hmm.
But if they feel like you're trying to recruit them, you're gonna get some pushback. You're gonna get pushback.
Oh yeah.
So you just want to be a friend. You want to be cool. You want to you don't want to throw shove your links in their face. And that's why I tell people, please don't put a link in my face unless I ask you, you know, because
Yes.
just because I'm asking you what are you promoting doesn't necessarily mean I'm interested in joining that business. I just want to get to know you and what you got
Yeah.
going on. That's it.
Oh yeah.
And
You're losing
just
sale that way. Giving
yeah.
somebody a link before they can even be interested, right? Because maybe they did want to join you,
Mhm.
right? Sometimes they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna join whatever she's doing." But if you throw a link in their face, they're like, "Well, dang,
Right.
she didn't even
Like
she
like,
didn't even wait for
hello?
me to ask for it, right? She just
Mhm.
assumed that I would be interested in whatever it is she's doing." No, you're a professional friend maker because you're actually building relationships, friendships with these people. Some of them may never join your business, but guess what? You will have other people to collaborate with on other things. And
Yes.
then guess what happens? You join something else. This person that didn't join you in this company is still watching you. And then they come over here and join you in your new company because they've been watching you the whole time.
Mhm.
right? So they're like, oh, she's serious about her business, right? She's been doing this for years, right? Like, oh, she's not gonna stop. Like, she can teach me a thing or two, right? So that's why it's always good to connect with people and collaborate, because one minute you're thinking, man, I want to meet some people because I do want to make some sales and I do want to be successful. Yet on the other hand, you're like, I do want to build a network of people, right, that do different things than I do as well,
Exactly.
right? So we
Exactly.
can refer people to each other, right?
Mhm.
You do credit repair, I do marketing. Oh, maybe we can link up together. You know, some people that need some graphic design, send them over here to me. You want some, you know, some people that want their social media accounts managed, send them over here. If I know some people that want to get their credit right, I'll send them over there to you.
Mhm. You said
You'll be
something,
amazed.
Keisha, you said something that just sparked something in my mind. You should be a part of some kind of organization,
Yeah.
where you belong, and these people have your back, and you have and it's just like your group, even if it's like a sorority, right? Be a part of something. And the easiest thing that you can be a part of, and this is, and we're speaking to the women only, is the Go Be Great sisterhood. You're
Absolutely.
part of a sisterhood. That's where the collaborations happen, because
Absolutely.
we all over there do something different, and we bring something different to the table,
Precisely.
right? So make sure you belong to something. I don't care if it's a ministry in church, you know,
Yeah.
something, a club, a parent club, something. And then if you don't have that, there's so many groups that you can be a part of outside of business on Facebook. People that love to sew, people that love to travel, people, I mean, all kinds of um, things, extracurricular activities
Hmm.
that groups are created up out of, which it could be something that you love and enjoy, and you can be in that group, and that group is not a spam group. It's a group where people are actually communicating and sharing.
Absolutely.
Be a part of one of or two of those, because that's where you can network. People will get to know you. You start sharing, and just because they know you and you're in the group, they be like, okay, well, what is it? Oh, you wanna? Oh, you belong to such and such. What's your link?
Yes.
What? Get out of here, girl! I didn't know you did that. Send your link over here. That's the kind of reaction you want. Not
Oh,
people pulling teeth and pushing away. You want it easy. You want it smooth. And
oh,
the only way
absolutely.
to do it, the big thing is you have to create relationships. It was something
Yeah.
else I wanted to say, and I can't remember now because you said something that did that for me. But I'm gonna just do my last slide, and then you're gonna take it from here.
All
So,
right. Let's go. I'm gonna bring it home.
all right, that's right. So the next reason is the lack of product differentiation, right?
Hmm.
So
Oh yeah.
um you have to stand out, right? You have to figure out a way so that you don't look like everybody else. Even
Yes.
though you're promoting the same thing, people won't know that until they speak to you. You know how many times people, I would speak to them, and and I'm promoting whatever I'm promoting, and then when they ask me about it, they go, "Oh, wow, I didn't realize you was that's what that was, because when I asked
Yeah.
somebody else, they didn't explain it to me like you did." You know what? I'm going to join you, because now it makes sense.
Yeah.
So just be creative, be in the mindset of helping somebody, because that's what
Oh
all our products help do something, whether it makes you, feel good, look good, um, give you more education. Our products solve a problem. So just think along those lines. How can I solve the problem of my
Yes.
audience, of the people that are following me, the people that
Yes.
are engaging on my posts, the people that I am meeting every day, the people, even if you just go to Facebook every day and not friend requests, but accept friend requests of 2 to 3 people every day,
Every day.
by the end of the month, that's a lot of people. By the end of the year, look at all the friends that you have made. So then that way you can't say, well, I don't know who I could bring into my organization, because in order for you to hit the ranks that you're looking to hit, we talking about big numbers, y'all.
Big
We
numbers.
talking big double, at least in the double digits, at least, and it can be done. You just have to focus every day and do the activities that are required for you to get that done, because we all can have more customers than what we have. We all can have more volume in our organization that we already have,
Yes.
because also as we are helping ourselves, we're doing it ourselves, then we're also going to reach back and help those that we're bringing along with us. That's
Come on, come on.
that's that's what you have to do. And oh, I know what I want to tell y'all. Now, this is not on the slide, but this is a bonus. Anything that you join, you need to start creating chats to bring your people in, because you need to be seen as the leader.
Yes.
Create a chat. So what, you're in somebody's chat. That's their people. Right? Now you want to start growing your people, create
Yes.
your own chat, start feeding, go to the larger group, get the information, bring it back to your people. I don't care if it's 1, 2, 3 people in the chat. Then you teach those people in the chat to bring their people in
Right.
the chat. And that's how it grows.
Let's go.
And every day you go into your chat. Hey guys, good morning. How's it going? Give them some motivation, anything that you can do to help them promote, put it in that chat, but start creating your own chats. You have to be seen as a leader. That also, you want to start growing, you want to start creating groups. At least one group. You should have at least one group, your own private group for your people. So that
Yes.
way, and I'm sure you guys have seen it. Hey guys, there's a new such and such and such. I'm rolling over here. Um, Here's the link. Let's go. That's how people are able to come into a company,
Mm-hmm.
sign up 10, 20, 30 people like that,
Like that.
because they're growing their own network. And it starts by having these private chats, these private groups. And I know you've seen it because you're a part of some of them.
Yeah.
Now it's time for you to create your own. You have to,
Mm.
you gotta do it. And you've seen, and a lot of you here, I'm looking at who's here, you have seen examples of it. So now it's time for you to step up, step out, and start presenting yourself as a leader, the leader that you are. You are a leader. I mean, if I think about some of the jobs that some of you had before doing this, or while doing this, you
Yes.
on your job so you could lead in this. You've been in this
Oh, yeah.
world more than a year, more than 2, more than 3. You are qualified to lead.
Yes.
Okay, so that's something that I wanted to put out there, guys. If you don't walk away with nothing else, step out there and start leading and create your private groups or your private chat. Start with
Yes.
one of them. The chat is the easiest. Just create a chat and just add people, the people that join you.
Boom.
That's it. And
Boom.
just start developing them. Start helping them. And they will follow you wherever you go. Because I know you've seen it. Okay.
Big time.
Yeah. All right, T, take it away.
I'm not gonna be as long. I'm like, we 40 minutes after, so I'm gonna bring it on home. And so I gotta like also 5 slides. So inconsistent effort, right? So you show up every day for a month and then you gone for the next 6 months, right? You're not posting on your profile, you're not posting in your stories, you're not posting anywhere. It's like you dropped off the face of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
So people are like, okay, so is she really in business or is this a hobby? Because she's treating it like a hobby, so it must be a hobby. So if she's treating her business like it's a hobby, if she helps me, she's going to treat that like a hobby. See how it all correlates?
Yeah.
How it all correlates. And people are watching you, right? They're watching you. The people that you don't think are watching you, they're the ones that are watching you. Right? I'm just going to be straight up with you. These are the people that's watching you. Now, you need to develop a content calendar, which Daria and I have given you guys a content calendar. If you don't have it, make sure you go to Online Success Made Simple, the Facebook group, and download it. It's in the guide section, right?
Resources.
Under resources, and you will be able to find it. It's even labeled calendar, right? Social media calendar.
Well,
And
network
schedule
marketing.
posts.
One of them. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And schedule posts to ensure consistent engagement with your audience. Now, when you're talking about consistent engagement, scheduling posts, and things like that, you want to be in several different places, right? Posting several different things. And how do you, right? But how do you stay consistent with that? Right? How do you get enough content to be consistent, to show up all the time? Right? And so that's why we say show up 4 times a week. You don't have to show up every single day, right? Unless you fresh, brand new, right? If you've never done anything online before, yes, we recommend that you do for 5 to 7 days, right? Show up for 5 to 7 days consistently, right? Consistently for the first few months because nobody knows you yet. But once you've been online, and you know if you've been online, right? Some of you guys have been online for years. We've seen you online for years, right? And the one moment that you decide it's not about me, it's not about me. I'm not showing up for me. I'm showing up because it is my purpose to help others. It is my purpose to be a servant leader. And how can I lead and be of service to others if I'm inconsistent?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, what I'm doing is inconsistent. What I'm saying is inconsistent. I'm showing up late everywhere. Right? That's all inconsistencies.
Right.
Right? So, you want to show up and you want to continue to show up. Right? And stop looking at other people because they're not where you are in your journey. Oh, I know so and so only posts once a month. So and so, right, built their network. So now they have thousands of people following them. Anytime they post something, at least 100 people are going to join. That's why they post them once a month, right? Because they have thousands of followers, right? And you can tell whenever they post something, they've got hundreds of people commenting on it, right? At least 100 people commenting on it.
And plus, you don't know what they're doing on the back end.
That's right. They put the work in. That's what you didn't see. You're looking at now. Your now is what you focus on, not their now. They probably been doing this for 5, 7, 10 years, right? And you just came on the scene. So now you gotta have to put some skin in the game.
Yeah.
Right? And that shows up. How does that show up? That shows up in your consistency. Right? When me and Daria first realized the blueprint, we're like, okay, we need to be going down our timeline religiously every day before we post something, right? Because we were building an audience. People didn't know who we were. Sure, we had our high school and people we had careers with and things like that. The people we grew up with, we had a bunch of those people that we've done other things with, all on our Facebook page, but not really anybody in the mindset that we were in.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so that's one of the first things Daria and I figured out. Right. Because not only were we not being consistent, but we weren't even talking to the right audience. Right. We were talking to a bunch of people that did not want to get inside of something where it actually took them some effort to do. Right. They're perfectly happy being comfortable. They're never going to think about how can I get to this level in my life, right? Because they're comfortable right here. They want more out of life. Everybody does. But they haven't reached that mindset level where they've gotten mad, right? They haven't made a decision
Nope.
that they want more than what they're currently getting,
Exactly.
right? And that's where the consistency starts to come in. When you jump out of bed and you're like, yo, let me jump in these chats and, you know what I'm saying, alert these people. Yo, let me start showing up more in my own business. Let me show them how to lead,
Mm-hmm.
right? Consistency. Let's go to the next slide. Let's go to the next slide. Inconsistency in your efforts will get you every time.
Yeah,
And this is the other thing that we were saying. No clear target market, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're preaching to the wrong choir. So you need to conduct market research and identify your ideal target audience to create targeted marketing campaigns. Some of you guys are lucky. You join a company where they create everything for you. They've literally created all of your campaigns. They've identified the target audience that will buy this product or service. They've done the market research to know that this is a product that the market wants, right? People out there, the demand for this we're offering is high, right? They conducted the market research. Okay, are there a lot of people? Is there enough people that desire what it is that we want to offer? Whoa, yeah, there is. Okay, so who are these people? Right? Then you break it down. Who are these people?
Mm-hmm.
Who is right? Who are? I'm not, I'm not an English teacher, right? Who are our target audience, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who is the people that we want to get in front of? Right? We want to get in front of people with the same type of mindset, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we're selling health and wellness products, we want to get in front of people that are tired of having mediocre health, right? We want to get in front of people that are tired of paying gym memberships and not showing up to the gym. We're looking for people that's ready now, that's serious about their health, right? We don't say weight loss.
Mm-hmm.
They're serious about their health because weight loss is about health. It's about you being healthier. It's not about you being thin. That's not what weight loss is about. It's
Right.
about you not having to get knee surgeries, right? But you not having to have to lose the weight because all of a sudden you have a health emergency, right? We want to help people to walk into their 60s and 70s with perfect health, right? What are you doing? Like, how are you 60, 70 years old and you're not taking blood pressure pills? You're not taking cholesterol. You don't have these issues. You've never had this issue. Like, how is your body so crisp and clean? What are you doing? What are you putting in there to detox? Like,
Mm-hmm.
give
So
me a
radiant. What
right?
is
You look
mm-hmm.
10 years younger than what you are. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So your ideal target audience would depend on your product or your service.
Right.
If you are in a company and they give you these things, take advantage of it. Don't reinvent the wheel.
Mm-mm.
Do not reinvent the wheel.
It's
They're saying, here you go on a silver platter. And you saying, nah, I got this. I don't know what I'm doing, but I got this.
Yep. Yep. You just have
Do
to step up.
not, absolutely, do not do not look a gift horse in the face. What does that mean, Tikeja? If somebody offers you something, You don't say, oh, no, thanks. You say, yes, thank you. And whoever you pray to, you thank them too. I deserve to be given things, right? I deserve to have the best in life and out of life. When someone offers you something, you accept it, right? You don't say, "Oh, what are they gonna want from me later? What are
Right.
they gonna want later?" Right? If that's your mindset, you're only gonna run into people that have a tit for tat mentality, a quid
Mhm.
pro quo mentality.
Right.
You need to surround yourself with a different type of environment, right? You need to surround yourself with a type of environment where when you walk into the room, right, you are not the smartest person in the room. Nobody's looking at you saying, hey, what to do? What do I do? What do I do? And you're not standing there either saying, tell me what to do, right? You're coming together with a bunch of people on your level and y'all all learning from one another.
Yes.
You're
Yes.
teaching them something, they're teaching you something. You're walking away like, whoa,
Yep.
my
Do
mind
some
is blown.
zooms. Do some zooms. Yeah. Just get a
What?
Zoom account and invite
Create,
your peeps
I'm telling you.
and work together. Get it done.
Yeah. And if you feel like you don't know how to create targeted marketing campaigns, you feel like you don't know how to network, we tell you guys all the time, now site, now site, now site, right? We'll give you a link. We're talking about all the different things that they've come out with, right? You don't even have to go out there and find people to sell to. It does everything for you automated, right? They'll make you emails, they'll make you websites, automated things, right? Set it and forget it. Funnels, the whole nine, you name it. You need an email series. What do you need? Right? You'll get it taken care of. So once your target market is clear, right? Your target market is clear and your mindset is in the right place, then let's move on. Right?
Yep.
You have those things in place. Absolutely. Now site is a bomb. Now this is when you look at how much training you have. You're like, man, I have all the tools. Up until now, I have all the tools. I'm figuring out how to add more people to my network that actually want what I want. I've got my marketing down. I'm being consistent. I'm doing the thing. But then now you don't feel like you need to show up to the trainings. You don't have any of the updates to go and pass to your team because you're hoping that the person that brought you in is gonna do the job, right? Okay, how many times have you been on a team? Like, this is why I don't like group projects.
I know. There's always somebody to do the
It's,
most work.
hello, it's always somebody that does not do the work, and the rest of us have to share the load.
Yep.
That
Yep.
comes from insufficient training,
Mhm.
right? You throw a bunch of people together and you think that they all gonna come together and somebody gonna lead and they gonna divvy out the work and everybody gonna do an even amount of work, right? In a perfect world, everybody gonna do an even amount of work and we all come together to make this a right. So the good thing about network marketing is you get to pick your group of people you work with, right?
That's the
So
beauty.
you're
Yeah.
like, this person is one of those people where I'm gonna have to lift their weight for them, right? I'm gonna have to pull their weight. You don't have to work with that type of person. You literally get to sift. You get to sift through people. Somebody calls you and they always complaining and they always have an attitude. You get to decide, do I want this person in my environment, in my group, in my circle? You get to choose. Nobody, you're not in high school, college. Nobody's throwing you together with a group of non-workers, right?
Exactly.
You get to choose your tribe.
That's the beauty of
And
this whole thing.
right? And you get to put out the image and brand that you want for the type of tribe that you want. And then you want to go through training so that they can also go through training. Because if you have insufficient training and you're not showing up to none of the trainings and none of the updates, now the people under you are like, well, why should I do it? Right?
Mhm.
Why should I show up?
If they
Right?
not showing up.
Why should I bend over backwards? Why should I do more than the quota?
They do what
Right?
you
But
do.
when you're a leader, then you're looked at different, right? Now all of a sudden people are like, I'm not doing enough. Whoa, look at what they're doing. I need to get better at doing that. Right? And that's where the training comes in. Seek out training and resources from industry experts or invest in mentorship programs, which is why we put Online Success Made Simple together.
For that
This is
reason.
a complete training and resource
Program.
platform
Mm-hmm.
and community,
Mm-hmm.
right? You have so many people in Online Success Made Simple that do things that you desire and that are looking for what it is that you're offering, and you're not even networking with anybody, right?
Right.
People are
Right.
so busy trying to send somebody their link,
But not building relationships. What is it?
right?
15K in the group?
And then listen, and then not just that, guys. Well, let me tell you what a training also comes in at, right? You invite somebody to come and to see what it is that you're doing, and then when they don't join, you stop speaking to this person. You don't follow up with them anymore. Why? It takes 5 to 7 touches for somebody to see something and be like, dang, maybe I'm missing out. Okay, Johnny didn't join you when you invited him on the thing and he told you he wasn't interested. Okay, so you're going to close your line of communication? You're building a relationship with this person. You're not trying to force people to do what it is that you do. If you want to work at McDonald's, you're not going to not work at McDonald's because other people saying that it's stupid. You want to work at McDonald's because you want that training and experience to own your own McDonald's one day. You're not going to let your mama, daddy, sister, brother talk you out of that experience or attending those trainings that they have at McDonald's for you to become a manager so you can be on your road to being a business owner for McDonald's.
Yes.
We have to look at it the same way, whether you have a brick and mortar business or you have a digital business. I don't care if you're online, offline, both. You still have to network, right? What type of business do you own? Oh, I own a construction company. Okay, guess what? You're going to have to get some business or you're going to hire somebody, right? You're going to do this or you're going to hire somebody to do it, to go out there and find you some customers. Okay, you own a business. That does not guarantee you sales.
No.
Somebody in your organization needs to be the person saying, hey, we do great work. You should check us out. And if you are not the person in your business confident enough to tell other people about it, guess what?
You
You
missing
will
out.
spend money for other people to brag about you, right? Which is what a lot of people do. They can't brag about themselves. They don't want to make things for themselves, videos and things like that. They feel funny making themselves look good, right? Because people have told them don't brag. Stop listening to them people. You need to brag because you're the bomb, right? And people need to know that you're the bomb. And
Yep.
you're not saying, look at me, look at me. You're saying, I did these things for you, right? So that I can come back and help others who don't believe that they can. Because Daria and I were there. Daria and I didn't believe we could do it. And so much so we kept telling ourselves we weren't going to do things. When somebody said, do this, that, and the third, we was like, we're going to do this and that. We ain't going to do the third and we ain't going to do the other thing.
Yeah. So true. We focus on
Seriously?
doing.
So
Yeah.
you know what to do. You got the steps. You're aware of what it takes to be successful. And you've been given the blueprint, but you just don't want to go through every step. because it's painful. I
Mhm.
don't want to fall down. Right? That's why to
It's
this day,
scary.
some of you still don't know how to ride a bike because you failed one time and then get back on the bike.
Mhm.
Come on now. Get on this bike. Get that training done. Let somebody let go of those handlebars and take those dang on training wheels off. Let's go. Let's go. You got
You can
training
do it.
wheels on because you need training. Stop trying to tell people take your training wheels off. You got this, and you know you don't got it. Get the training that you need. Get the personal development that you need. That you need.
So that
You
you can
need,
show up in the way you need to show up.
and your mindset will shift. Your mindset will shift. You'll look up and be like, I can't believe that I was the person I was a year ago. I can't believe I had those thoughts a year ago. Right? It's crazy. Next slide.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Powerful,
It's,
powerful,
it's,
powerful.
it's so crazy how you develop into what it is that you believe you will develop into.
Mhm.
What? Misleading claims, right? Promote products ethically and with honesty and avoid making unrealistic or misleading claims. Come over here, we're gonna help you make $5,000 next week, right?
Mhm.
Yo, 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 we bringing in everybody and their mama. Where you at?
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
The things you do want to say, you do want to note the benefits and the features of what your products or services are offering, right? Especially the features,
Mm.
right? What is it that I can get out of whatever product or service you're offering, right? And I don't want to be over hypey or make misleading claims because I need to have enough integrity that this person is not just going to join me in this business, but if I say, hey, come on, let's go, they're going to join me in the next business.
Right.
Right? And so that's why you don't want to make misleading claims. Yeah, come on, come on, come on. Right? That's why you absolutely tell people, yes, I will help you, but I'm not going to do it for you. I'll get on the phone with 1,000 people with you, but I'm not going to call 1,000 people and put you on a three-way with them. Come
Mm.
on.
Absolutely not.
Come on.
Absolutely not.
At some point, you have to put the skin in and you have to get out of your own mind. And I don't know who told you you couldn't do it, but I'm telling you, they lying. I don't care if you told you that. Stop lying to yourself. You can do anything you want to do. The only reason you haven't done it yet is because you haven't made a decision to do it.
You didn't
And
get
you
back.
know that.
Yeah.
As you hear me saying it, you know that.
Yeah.
Like, dang, yeah, I could be doing this better. I
Mhm.
could be showing up more. I could be listening to what my mentor is saying and just following them little 7 steps. Just only do these things. Dang, why do I keep wanting to do more? Why do I keep getting in
Reinventing the
my
wheel.
head thinking, right, that, oh man, I don't think I'm really working because I'm not busting a sweat. I'm not tired at the end of the day. So I must not really be working, man. I'm just making phone calls all day. I don't really feel like I'm doing no work. But you are. But you are. You absolutely doing work. What you're not doing is giving yourself enough credit. You're not giving yourself enough credit, right? When you start being consistent, you give yourself credit for being consistent. When you figure out
Absolutely.
your target audience, you give yourself credit for that. When you
Yes.
start building your brand, you give yourself credit for that. And you remember to be grateful and then have gratitude, right? Grateful that what you want is being given to you. Gratitude that you got it. I got it now, right? Thank you. Thank you. And that's what it's all about. Next
Mhm.
slide. Next slide. That's what it's all about, guys. The more grateful you are, the more you'll have to be grateful for. right? Think about things that you haven't been grateful for until you lost them. Think about how much you missed it because you didn't appreciate it when you had it, right? Whether it's an old flame or it's an old job or if it's, an old car, whatever it is, right? And you didn't do what you were supposed to do and you missed your chance, right? So those are external facts. Your external factors should not change what you have going on in here. You have to have a strong foundation. You have to know, you have to be quick to say yes and slow to change your mind, right? Because that's what successful people do. You need to stay informed of external factors and adjust your business strategy accordingly to remain competitive. So, what does that mean? What exactly does that mean? Stay informed of external factors? What kind of external factors? Right? You need to stay ahead of the competition. You need to know what your competition is doing. You need to be performing SWOT analysis, right? You need to know their strengths, their weaknesses, opportunities, right? Takeaways. You need to know all these things. You need to know all these things. What outside factors can affect my business, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's personal things that's going on,
Right.
right? But you have to learn that life does not stop. External factors do not stop, right? Life is going to continue going. There's going to be death in your family. There's going to be some financial problems in your family. There's going to be some great things that happen to you, right? So we're focusing on the things that we want to expand, right? We're focusing on the network that we're building. We're focusing on all of the things that are going to take us to where we want to go. And the external factors that we are paying attention to and focusing on are only the ones that benefit our journey,
Mm-hmm.
right? Benefit where we're going, and everything else will be there.
Mm-hmm. It
It
will.
will be there.
It will. It will.
Believe that. If you miss a birthday party or two, trust me,
There'll be
you'll
more.
be okay. You'll be okay, especially if your pocket's a little heavier. You'll be okay.
For
All
sure.
right, there you go.
For sure. For
You'll be
sure.
okay.
Mm-hmm. For sure. For
I'm
sure.
trying
For
to tell
sure.
you.
Yeah.
Now, of course, we appreciate you guys for showing up each and every Tuesday, just like we do. I know we said that we was gonna make this short and sweet, but dang, me and Daria could talk, right? We
Yes.
didn't say
After
we was
this.
gonna be
Oh
on and
my
off for
goodness.
20 minutes. We said it was like 20 minutes. But then when we get on here and we do this with you guys and we realize there's more information that we want to give you, right? There's always something more. And so, of course, we are open, right? We have coaching that's open, mentorship that's open. If you want to build your brand and you have no idea how to use Canva, NowSite, any of these things, we have coaching programs for all of those things. If you
Mm-hmm.
don't have a mentor, get yourself a mentor. If you want us to mentor you, that's something we do.
Mm-hmm.
You need to find a mentor, right? And you need to be consistent, right? And you're being consistent for you, right? That's what consistency is about. It's for you. You building your own character, you building your own audience, you building your own brand so that other people will recognize that you are a brand and a force to be reckoned with and want to team up with you. I keep
Absolutely.
seeing him everywhere. Everywhere I go, he's here, he's there. I gotta reach out. What does he do? Right?
Right. Right.
I don't know what he does, but I gotta connect with this person.
Exactly.
So yes, thank you guys for your time. And
We
if you want to
appreciate
connect with
you.
us, online success made simple web.now.site. You know we love now site is where you can reach us. And we look forward to getting on here with you next Tuesday for a wonderful interview.
Absolutely. And
Bye, guys. Yes.
one thing before we go, you'll see it scrolling across the screen. That is our thank you so much. You'll see our digital store where you can check out our coaching packages. We have resources that you can get to help you build your business right there in our digital store, very reasonably priced. So check it out, take a screenshot. As it's scrolling through, you can catch it, take a screenshot, and also, like Tikeja said, our website is there. That way you can reach out to us. You can also
Absolutely.
reach out to us in our group. So
Yes.
if you need anything, and we appreciate you so much coming and showing up each and every Tuesday. So we will be back next Tuesday, like Tikeja said, with an
Yes.
amazing interview. Have an amazing
5
evening,
p.m.
and we
Bye,
will see you
guys.
next week.
Bye. See you
Bye
next week.
bye.
Bye.